Welcome to the Sparkle Books and More show. Well done. This is our first show, so that was our first intro. Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to talk about awesome characters and what makes them awesome, and we've got a stack of books, some from Sparkle Publications, a lot that aren't, to give examples.
Most that aren't.
Most that aren't, because we're still little baby publications. And firstly, I want to tell you about our releases that are coming up and get you excited about more Sparkle books that are coming up. The most exciting is number 2 in the Song for the Stain series. Now these are quick reads, as you can see. You can grab them for 99 cents on Amazon as an ebook. Read it off your computer, read it off your phone, read it off your e-reader. These are all clean reads, so any age group is fine. And they're all based on diversity and a diverse range of characters. Medieval world, magic, sword fights, adventure, a whole lot of romance. So the next one coming out, this is the first one out, Dust and Water. And the next one coming out is Dark Star, and we are super excited about that. That releases in February 2016. So go check that out. We've got 2 other titles coming out in February as well. We have Tatiana Naked. Tatiana is a plant, okay? So get your mind out of the gutter. We also have Rush, which is based on the Twilight fan fiction. So anyone who is a Twilight fan, or even if you weren't a Twilight fan, you want to see the vampires get their asses kicked, that happens, okay? So go and check out Rush by Sparkle Publications. And now into awesome characters and what makes them awesome. Yeah. Alright, awesome characters. So let's put some of our favourites out there. I vote for Yelena by Maria V. Snyder. She is a really active, proactive character, kick-ass female. Starts off in a really tight spot at the beginning of the book, ends up becoming, you know, personal friends with the ruler of the world in the book, and, you know, having really good friendships and close connections and being in a really good position to be in the book.
I vote for Morgan. She's in Wicker by Kate. I can't pronounce the last name. She's a kick-ass character. The book's about magic, and she starts off at the beginning of the book not knowing about her powers, and I really like that because then throughout the series she improves. So when you go back to looking at the first book, she's like, wow, she improved, because at the end of, you know, around the end of the series, she's like defeating dark waves, and yeah.
Always awesome stuff.
Yeah, shape-shifting.
I vote for a Sparkle character, Kemla. She's in Life Anew, and hopefully in 2016 she'll also be in her 3rd novel, Magic. She's a kick-ass character. She starts off in a disadvantaged place, but she has all these hopes and dreams, and she likes to work hard to achieve them. She's a real likeable character because she doesn't think too big of herself, and she's really kind to other people. So I vote for Kemla from the Magical Saga series. Do you have another vote?
Yep, I vote for Hunter. Dun, dun, dun. Well, Hunter started off, well, he didn't really improve that much, but he started off being a body scavenger, like, you know, and he gets left. So yeah, he finds a place, copies what Kemla did. Yeah.
Because these 2 characters, they don't actually meet each other, but they come across each other in their own books. So if you read one, you don't need to read the others, but if you have read the others, you'll go, oh, wow, that's so-and-so from such and such, and be able to link them together. But he's the sort of character that, even though he doesn't improve personally, his world improves. And you can see in the way he interacts with other people at the beginning of the book that he's really quite prejudiced. He's quite naive. You know, he calls the girl in the story the girl because he doesn't like girls. By the end of it, he's calling her by her name. So, you know, he does grow as a character.
Yeah.
And back to Maria V. Snyder, a shout out to some male characters.
Harry and Jacob.
Ari and Janko. And we love them for a different reason than we've mentioned for all these other main characters. We love them because they're
funny and they bounce jokes off each other.
They do. They bounce jokes backwards and forwards. They kick each other's ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they're light-hearted. They're like the humour of the book, even though they're also the muscle of the book. You know, they're two of the most skilled warriors in the story.
Mm-hmm.
So it shows you.
Well,
you can,
besides Alec.
yeah, besides Valak, who has no humour, which may be why he's not on our list of loved characters, awesome characters. So who else did we have?
I think that's it.
That's it? Alright, so why are they awesome? Oh no, we were going to mention Jessa from Jane and Eve's Dragon Mark series.
Oh, that's right.
We were going to mention her as awesome. We don't have the book with us because we grabbed that one as an ebook. And I'd highly recommend anyone with an e-reader to jump on and grab the free ebooks that come up on Amazon, because you may just find your next favourite book from that list. And the Dragon Mark series was one of those for me. And Jessa is an amazing, funny character, also a kick-ass character. So in a fantastic supernatural world there. So what makes them awesome? Why are these characters awesome? And we've touched on some of the reasons. We want our main characters to be kick-ass. We don't want them to be whingy, whiny, mopey, soapy, ogre, who, or me. Funny is another thing. Main characters that they don't have to crack jokes every page, but main characters that you know can have a laugh at the world and laugh at themselves sometimes. You mentioned a really good one about main characters or characters in general. Awesome characters.
They have to be lovable, so they have to be perfect, but not perfect. Like they have to have a flaw, and then they improve that throughout the book.
They have to be awesome in some kind of physical way or ability. They have to have awesomeness. You know, all these characters either have deep-seated magic that's the best magic out there, or they happen to be super fast learners, or they happen to be excellent with a weapon.
They might be doing
acrobatics. Yeah. So they all have something that they've achieved that's in that awesomeness category, but they're also imperfect. They have flaws that can be improved on. And that's why we read to join in and see them learn and discover and tackle these flaws. We also read to see them fail.
Yep.
We're pretty sadistic as readers. We want to see characters get hurt. We want to see them fall on their face and break their nose, not just bounce back up, but break their nose.
And then bounce back up.
And then bounce back up. And we want to cheer for them. We want to cry for them.
Yeah.
So what's your best sad moment that you can think of on the spot? A moment that made you cry for someone?
The saddest moment in a book would be when Zeke's little brother died and Wintress died.
In Divergent?
Yep.
In Divergent. Alright, so to wrap up this week and on our first video, I wanted to tell you all about the promo we've got running in February, so it's 2016 if you're tuning in on time. We had the pleasure of visiting Melbourne a few months back, and we took some fantastic photos with my daughter, and we actually had my daughter and a copy of Life. So we took photos all around Melbourne, and if you can tell us where a photo's taken, or even if you get it wrong and you just have a go at telling us where the photo's been taken, you'll go into the draw to win free books. So all you have to do is check out our Facebook, Sparkle Publications, our Twitter, Sparkle Books AU, and you'll see the photos go live. I think it's Read Around Melbourne will be the title, and if you leave a comment, you'll go in the draw. Try your luck at telling us where we've had these photos taken. They're very iconic places around Melbourne. With a lot of history going on there too, so they made some fantastic photos. So check that out. And the last thing we wanted to do, which will become a tradition on the Sparkle Books and More show, is we wanted to give you a reading prompt. Everyone's heard of writing prompts, you know, those things where they tell you the person just got shot, now tell us the rest of the story. So writing prompts are fantastic if you feel like writing, but we're here to harness readers as well. So we wanted to do a reading prompt, and today we want you to go to your local library, bookshop, second-hand shop, or someone else's bookshelf and pick out a book whose spine has your favourite colour on it. So that is your read for the next week. So see if you find your next favourite character or the next most awesome character in a book with the spine that has your favourite colour on it. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining.